a fucking fat fuck up in here, and then you got a fucking boy up in here almost every fucking day, except when you got some bitch ass Christian named Bree. I think I wanna fucking kill your ass, motherfucker. I'll be all up in your Tide Pods every day. I'll be riding that donkey up in your closet, fucking play to win, more like play to fucking motherfucking die. My fucking name's Latricia, and I know you ain't know nothing about me. I swear to God, I'll fuck you up. I don't know how the fuck I landed all up in this house, but I swear to God, I'm gonna murder your fucking asses. I ain't got nothing but antipathy for you. I fucking hate your motherfucking queer ass. I've been living in this house for years, and you just now giving me the outlet to talk. You're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret it. Latricia. Hello and welcome to MOATAIF!
Welcome back, Artie.
Thank you for having me back. I want you to know that my name is Artie, and I have relapsed on heroin, and I have decided to forego rehab and just live a heroin-full life. Good for you,
Good job, Artie.
Welcome to MOATAIF! My name is Artie Montevez, and I am back from rehab. I live in the van, but it's okay. My wife, she leave me, but that's okay. I meet the girl from last week with the 3 nipples. I say hello, we fuck. 3 times.
All in one night?
Yeah, all in within 1 hour, boy. Nux on that one, am I right?
Yeah, next
I got the 3 lays, more lays with this girl with the 3 nipples than I have in my entire life. 3 times. I only have sex once in my life, and it give me fucking sextuplets. I have sex once. I lose my virginity once with my wife, and then she come up 3 days later and say, Artie, I pregnant with 6 kids. No wonder I turned to heroin. Anyway, here's Zach Roberts and RJ Quillen. Welcome back, Artie. It's good to hear him. It's good that he's back. I'm glad.
His veins look terrible.
Oh, yes.
He just did too much heroin.
That and on top of it all, like, you got to think about all the cutting, all of the self-circumcision that he did.
Oh yeah, he did do that.
And you know, I do not want to talk about my penis anymore. It is now a vagina. What?
What?
Well, I give myself circumcision. I find Judaism while I withdrawing from heroin, except that it was not. I was just hallucinating and thought it was a little chicken, and I cut its head off. It was actually my penis. Did not find this out until later. But in order to stop the bleeding, they had to turn it inside out. It is now a vagina. I do not want to talk about it. Legally, I am still a man. I still have my prostate. So I do not want to talk about it anymore.
Jesus Christ.
That sounds pretty terrible and embarrassing, honestly.
He is forced to talk about this on a podcast that only has 1 viewer.
Right. Nicholas?
Send your sympathies to Artie.
Yeah, but we're glad to have you back, Artie. Happy to be here. If you didn't listen last week, we had a seance. And we've discovered a few things. We listened to the podcast, and we heard an announcement from Latricia. Really, just her name.
Latricia is the ghost, we think.
Yeah, we think it's Latricia, and we have a piece of technology here called Ghost Radar. It's an iPhone app that we've used for a few years, and it's going to tell us, you know, if anything's happening throughout the show.
It says there's something right there. Something right behind us.
Yeah, it has a radar on it, and from where we're sitting in relation to the phone, it says that it is right, and now it's red.
There's 2 entities.
It says there are 2 ghosts in the room. Now they're gone, so they disappeared, but it's going to be on throughout the show, so anytime that you hear a weird...
Now there's something in front of us, apparently.
Anytime that you hear a weird voice, that's going to be the phone. What?
There it was.
What did he say?
Crop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Latricia...
Harvest the crop.
Latricia, we want to welcome you and invite you to talk through the phone at any time, through the app, anytime throughout the show. and we will check back in and listen to it every once in a while. But the first thing that we wanted to talk about today was masturbation.
Yeah.
This was actually RJ's idea, so I'm going to let him go first, but we wanted to talk about the first time we ever did the skin rub.
The masturbatory experience.
So tell us, RJ. Tell us about your penis.
So I was very much a child of the 21st century, and so
You've rehearsed this.
I haven't. No, that was literally just right off the top of my head. But I was very, very much a child of the 21st century, and I knew that rubbing my dick felt good, but I didn't, never did anything about it. I just know, like, I used to just rub it up against walls.
What?
Like in my bathroom.
Yeah.
I would just shove my boner up against a wall and, like, hump the wall, kind of. I was like, yeah, that feels good.
What the
I didn't know that. I didn't know, like, the actual... you could actually just grab the skin of your penis, pull it up, and back down, and it would feel like that. And you would have end results. So, didn't know. But I knew masturbation was a thing. I don't know how, but I did. And so, around, I don't know what time, I was like 11 or 12, I got my first laptop. And this was a computer different from the computer I had before that. In the respect that my parents couldn't see what I was looking at. So I was like, okay. Actually, this predates my laptop. Okay, so we'll start the story over again. My parents got Cinemax.
Oh,
And
yeah.
HBO, they got pay channels. And if you waited long enough, like 3 in the morning, you could watch pornos, like softcore pornography. No actual penetration, but just like people, it just looked like they were fucking. Pretty convincing sometimes. But they got Cinemax, and so I used to stay up to like 3 in the morning, like on weekdays, and just wait for this, and I would just watch it, and I would just sit there like pushing my boner down because it's like don't know what I'm doing. So I got on Yahoo Answers on the desktop computer that was went into
Source.
What? Source code. Anyway.
Or because everybody on Yahoo Answers asks for a source.
That's right.
Whoa, Latrish.
Anyway. So I got on Yahoo Answers and I was like, what do I do while watching porn? I'm 12. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I literally phrased every question like that. Like, I'm 12. Like, forgive me. Because I used to frequent Yahoo Answers and, answering people's questions, but I made a new account so I could ask these embarrassing questions and nobody would judge me. So like you would have...
I asked when my penis was going to grow.
Never did?
Nope.
What did they say?
Actually, I lost interest, so I never went back and checked, but I'm sure it was something like, it'll come in time, like you're rushing your body. Like, everybody on Yahoo Answers said the same thing, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You're 12, like, it'll grow, don't worry, and also it's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean, kind of thing.
Which is kind of creepy that grown people, like, tell 12-year-olds that.
Right? Well, you know they're perverts.
Oh, for sure. Because, like, this was, like, it was, like, male health. Like, the section of Yahoo Answers, male health. And so every day I would ask these questions, just progressively building up, like, I touched my penis last night. I still don't know what to do. Like, what is the foreskin? What is the shaft? I didn't know.
That's because sex education is horrible in this country.
Yeah. I thought I had AIDS for a while, but that's for a different story, but everybody kept replying, like, you just gotta grab it and pull it up and down. Like, and this same guy would reply back every time. Don't do that. It's already on high.
Oh.
The same guy would reply every time. Like, just grab your dick.
The same. How do you know it was the same guy?
Because, like, you could see his name.
Oh.
Like, so many people would reply. And so the first time that happened, I was watching Kinky Kong.
Kinky Kong?
Kinky Kong, which was a porno version of King Kong. Very good.
What the fuck?
It was really good.
No, it wasn't, RJ. I promise.
I remember loving it, because I used to love the, 2000 King Kong.
Like the
Jack
Peter
Black.
Jackson?
Yeah. Great movie.
Guaranteed it's terrible.
Kinky Kong.
No.
Was pretty good.
I guarantee it's terrible. It's
Show tons of tits.
It's like Naughty Nurses.
Naughty Nurses? How do you know?
Because I had a VHS copy of Naughty Nurses. I found it in my mom's closet, and I replaced it with a Family Feud VHS. and then came in here and jerked it to naughty nurses.
Nice.
That was not my first time, though, so that's unrelated.
Okay, well, I guess getting back to my first time, so I'm doing it, and so after about, like, 30 seconds of Kinky Kong, like, this intense feeling goes over me, and I'm sitting on my beanbag, which is in front of my bed, like, just right by my TV, and then, like, the feeling, like, just as soon as I feel this feeling, like, take over my body, I don't know what to do. They didn't talk about that part on Yahoo Answers.
What, an orgasm?
Yeah, no, they didn't say. They didn't say what the end result was. Well, I guess they did say, like, sometimes, like, some semen might come out, or if you're too young, like some white stuff, like some clear liquid.
Ew.
Yeah, and so I was like expecting this clear liquid, but no, it was white stuff. I could produce semen at that time.
Ew.
And at this time I was still a Christian, so I felt really guilty about watching Kiki Kong, but I didn't care.
As you should,
Yeah,
but not
so-
because of religious reasons, it was just because
What?
Juan.
One.
What the fuck? Oh, Juan. Juan. It's literally the word W-O-N. One.
Yeah, one. Oh, anyway, so, like, I get up on my bed, and I'm, like, full body orgasming. Like, it is so intense. And I'm just kind of, like, shaking. I'm like, what is happening?
Like having a seizure shaking.
Not, like, that severe, but
Yeah.
I'm, like, really, like, I'm just, like, it was really intense. Like, good at the same time, but, like, I thought I was dying. And, like, and so, like, I'm, like, the semen keeps coming out, because they didn't, like, pump it out. And so it's just leaking.
Ew.
And so I get up and I, like, hold my dick over, like, the toilet, and I'm, like almost in tears, because, like, it does not stop leaking. And so I sit there for about 5 minutes just letting it leak out, and then, like, I finally put my underwear back on, and then I noticed, like, 5 minutes later, like, there's a little stain. I was like, I gotta tell somebody.
No.
I didn't tell my parents, but I immediately went downstairs in the middle of the night and got on Yahoo Answers.
And asked.
And I was like, what do I do? Like, I'm leaking.
They're
like,
this
next-
is so embarrassing.
It is
Like,
pretty embarrassing. I
this
was like,
is
I'm
so-
leaking white stuff out of my, like, piss hole. Like, it does not stop.
You sound like such an idiot. Like, I'm leaking white stuff. Like,
Well, it was just coming out, because, like, it would just come out like these little... It's kind of like I was on my period. Like,
ew.
yeah, it was gross. And so the next day, I remember this very well, we had, like, our proficiency tests. This was, like, 7th grade. And our Mr. Cleland, our social studies teacher...
Bald, ugly, first name Tracy.
Yep. You can't trust a man with the first name Tracy.
He would always sit on the desk in front of me, and he would be wearing, like, basketball shorts. And his shorts would come all the way up that I could see his fucking whitey-ass tighties. Absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, he's pretty gross. But yeah, I felt so bad because I was so Christian. He was so Christian. I was like, I masturbated last night. That was not okay. But I went back and did it that day. And every time after, I've tried to get that feeling of how good the first one was.
Of the leaky penis.
Yeah, but, like, the orgasm, like, the best orgasm. Like, full body.
Yeah.
Because I waited so long to do it after I hit puberty. I just had so much built-up semen.
Ew. I've said ew, like the most.
Like, swollen balls. Like,
ew.
built-up semen.
God.
This is a great story, though.
It is, but ew.
Yeah, and so, I feel like I was going somewhere else with that. I waited so long to do it, I felt guilty. Oh yeah, every time after, I've tried to reach that.
Right.
And the farthest I've gotten, this is kind of embarrassing. The farthest I've gotten, I masturbated for 5 hours straight.
What? No, you didn't.
I swear to God.
Wow. 5 hours. How, did you not, like, skin yourself?
I used lots of lotion.
That's so
See,
gross.
it was at night. I was, like, talking to this, I was, like, this is when I got my laptop. I was, like, talking to this girl. She was, like, 14 at the time. I was probably, like, 13 or 14. And I was, like, talking to this girl, and I'm, like, sexting till, like, 5 in the morning. And this whole time I'm masturbating, I did not come once.
Ew.
And so, that felt pretty good, but I was so exhausted that, like, I couldn't feel it.
Mm.
I'm surprised I didn't die, because I was really lightheaded afterwards, and I couldn't
Jesus. My story is not nearly as exciting. Here, you take this entire whole note. Latricia, just wanted to remind you that the phone is still available to talk to. What was the other one?
One.
And then I thought there was something else.
Oh yeah,
Source. So mine, you know, I got home from doing something with my dad. I probably went to McDonald's or
How old
something.
were you?
Middle school. It's like 12 or 13, I would say. And I'll be able to date it in a second. Like, you'll be able to tell, like, a certain time frame, like, when I explain. But we just got home probably from McDonald's or something because we're both morbidly obese. Well, he is. I'm just addicted to McDonald's and Coca-Cola. And he was downstairs doing laundry, like, in the basement. And I went upstairs into the living room, and it's probably like 2 or 3 p.m. And I was just laying there watching Deal or No Deal. Because it was like the height of Deal or No Deal. So
Wayne Brady?
That's Let's Make a Deal.
Oh.
Deal or No Deal is Howie Mandel.
Yeah, you love Howie Mandel.
I did, yeah.
Pick and choose him.
I loved Howie Mandel. But it was a little bit before Pick 'em Choose 'em days. But I did still love Howie Mandel. And for whatever reason, I don't think it was inspired by Deal or No Deal, but for whatever reason, I got extremely horny. It might have been, like, I probably told people, like, when it happened, I was like, yeah, bro, like, the models got me so horny. But I don't think it was...
Howie.
No, he's hideous. Like, I don't think it had anything to do with the show. It just so happened that I was laying there watching watching Deal or No Deal and just got extremely uncontrollably horny. And for whatever reason, I reached down, and it's like you said, you just knew that it was the thing. Like, you just knew masturbation was the thing. For whatever reason.
Well, yeah, I knew because, like, I used to, like, play with my dick as, like, a child. Like, I used to run around naked in my house and just play with it.
Yeah, me too.
It's like, I knew touching yourself was the thing.
Yeah. And so, I think that's probably what I was doing. I was just laying there, like, dong-donging myself.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, whipping it around in my hands or whatever. And then it got hard, and I was like, well, now what? And I just, like, started, like, doing it, and it felt good. And then I, like, just kept doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. And then I just, like...
Was your dad home?
Yeah, he was in the basement. And I was in the living room. Like, and you've been to that house.
Yeah,
it's like wide open. Like, but the thing is he's so fat and the stairs are so, like, creaky that I would have heard him coming. But still, to this day, I don't actually know if he caught me or not. Like, I don't know. I don't think so. But I was not old enough to produce the semen. So it was just back in the good old days when, like, you didn't have to clean up. And I was just like, and it felt amazing. No, it was
That's weird.
Yeah, I might have died. I might be dying, but yeah, nothing came out. It was just normal. Like, it was just, and then I was like,
cool.
Oh, good, I'm done. But I did it. Means
whatever means necessary.
Yeah, whatever means necessary. Thank you, Patricia.
Whatever means necessary.
So I was laying there and immediately masturbated.
Wide.
Like, wide load, not wide dick. Like, I don't have one. I wish. But for whatever reason, I was sitting there, and in that same Deal or No Deal session, masturbated for the first 5 times of my life.
Jesus.
5 times, back to back, one after the other, and then went upstairs and went to sleep.
What the fuck?
Yeah, within an hour, 5.
That's kind of exciting.
First 5 times, yeah, it was pretty good.
Wow. Were you looking at Deal or No Deal while doing it, or were you just thinking about
but I don't think it had any... I was not at the I wasn't, like, thinking of anything. It was just the pure, like, chemical, like, physical reaction.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that, like, it's kind of cool that you had the instinct to just do it.
Yeah.
And I didn't have the instinct at all. I just pushed it against things. Like, this feels good. Like, my bathroom wall, I used to just, like, pull it up and just push myself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so it was
I used to tell
to the wall.
I used to tell Austin Studebaker all the time to, like, if you, like, you probably know what I'm saying, but, like, when you're, like, really horny and you, like, force all the blood and you know what I'm saying, like, you flex your dick.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying, and that feels amazing. Or, like, if you, like, when you're completely erect and you, like, take it and, like, bend it the other way and then flex it, come every time, except not really, but it feels amazing. And so, like, 100%, like, yeah, like, that Deal or No Deal experience opened a whole new world for me. That Deal or No Deal experience, then I started, like, looking at porn. And at one point, I had a manila folder
hidden under my bed, because it had like a secret compartment under it, that I just had a picture of Vanessa Hudgens. You remember when this happened? Vanessa Hudgens from High School Musical, nudes released. Printed it out, like, on the household printer, and, like, stapled it into this file folder, and then hid it under my bed. And then I also had a picture of Paris Hilton naked, and then, like, who's this? Who's texting me?
Jordan Natasha.
And Emma Watson, her pussy hair.
All women.
Yeah, well, because I thought I was straight. And actually, I don't know what it was, but I remember the first time I ever watched gay porn, because I remember, like, watching pornos and then being, like, liking the guy, and I don't know why. And then I found the first ever gay porn that I ever watched was on collegedudes247.com, which I loved. I loved collegedudes247.com for years, like, still do. And it was something like Evan flip fucks Jake or something like that. And I watched it like 9 times. Like, I've watched that.
You just watched it, you're like, this is right.
Yeah, like, I've watched that, like, 2-minute trailer for it. Because obviously never seen the full video because I'm not a member to their website. But I watched, like, the 2-minute trailer and I, like, came, like, 9 to 10 times, like, watching that on one video. Like, I could probably find it right now. I'll show it to you after I'll link in the description. But, it was the first gay porn I ever watched, and it was hot as fuck. Like, I liked it a lot. Yeah. And
I used to draw people.
You did?
Like, crude, like, artist renderings of, like, what I thought vaginas looked like.
Yeah.
Because, like, I never saw one. Like, they barely showed it softcore porn.
Right.
It's like, I used to, like, draw from... and then I used to, like, jerk it to it, and then, like,
oh my god.
That's pretty embarrassing.
That is embarrassing.
I didn't have a printer. It's too poor for that. So I drew my porn.
That was me burping. So and then masturbate usually once a day, at least today.
Yeah.
At least
1 to 2 times a day.
Yeah, at least once.
Is that just sessions? Because, like, sometimes I'll do it twice in a session. I just consider that once.
No, once. It's just once. Not once. Like, not one session.
I like to do it in the morning and then at night.
I do it at night, but then I feel gross because I'm, like, covered in semen. And then I just, like, roll over and go to sleep. Like,
well, you can clean it up.
I don't.
I'm too lazy.
Well, I just all over my shirt, and then just roll over and go to sleep. Like, it's pretty repulsive. But, you know, that's the name of the game. And I don't care about wasting my semen because gay. So cannot procreate anyway.
Yeah.
Unless I, like, impregnate a woman.
Won't happen.
Yeah, it won't happen. But anyway, so that was our masturbatory...
Random and interesting.
Yeah. That was our masturbatory pleasures. We have a new record review show coming out called Records. It's going to be going up on Saturdays, so enjoy that. The first episode is Honeymoon by Lana Del Rey. And then next week is going to be...
Somewhere Under Wonderland.
Somewhere Under Wonderland by Counting Crows. That was RJ's pick. First week was my pick. So I'm excited for it. It's going to be neat. But until next time, we'll turn it over to Adi. You guys are fucking disgusting. I never masturbate. I never know what to do. I only have sex 4 times in my life. Once with my wife, 3 times with the 3-breasted woman. I will never have sex again. I will never masturbate. I might do it though. Sometimes when I wiping, my finger go inside my ass to make me feel good. Am I gay? Am I gay?
I used to do that already.
What? You used to finger your ass?
No, like when I shit. Like, sometimes, like, when I wiped, I used to just, like, go a little further up, and it felt good.
Ew. I fingered myself in the bathtub once. Like, I just, like, pop fingers up in there. Still do, but I mean, like, I used to. Like, when I was a kid.
It was like a baby boy. It hurt.
Yeah, I loved it. I love butt stuff. You guys are going straight to hell, you atheist scum. And you're sexually perverse. I don't think I can work for you anymore. We'll find out next week. Am I still here? Who knows? Tune in next week for more MOATAIF!
La Trisha.